So you want to become a nurse, right? So you're thinking about joining this wonderful career of nursing. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. Do you really want to be a nurse? I mean, honestly, I have to ask you that. Do you want to be a nurse? Like, did you grow up? Did you wake up? Did you get born? Did you come out of your mom's womb and all of a sudden say, you know what? Wah! I want to become a nurse. Or did you grow up slowly and that was, something that you just saw that you wanted to be? Like, what is the real reason why you wanted to be a nurse? Like, I'll tell you, there's a lot of people out there that pretty much were told that that's who they should be. You should become a nurse. Why? Because your aunt was a nurse. Your mom was a nurse. Your uncle was a nurse. Your cousin, your sister was a nurse. The question is, you have to ask yourself, is this something that you guys really want? Or is this something that you're doing for a loved one that just wanted you to do it? The reason why I ask that question is because what's going to happen is when you go through nursing school, there's going to be a lot of stress. If somebody tells you you're going to go through nursing school and it's going to become a breeze for you, you've got it coming for you. It's going to be stressful, right? It's going to be hectic, a lot of studying, right? Back in the days when you took a test, right? All you really had to do was know which one was the bold letter ones in your book, right? You just had to know the knowledge-based things like memorization to be able to know the answer for this. But in nursing, it's a whole different aspect because when you take the NCLEX, it's not about knowledge only. It's can you apply this in the field and provide a safe environment for your patients? Can you choose the better answer? Because you're going to have a question that's going to have 4 correct answers. You have to choose which one is the best answer or which one is the first thing you need to do first. Can you imagine those type of questions? That's pretty crazy, isn't it? But that's how it is. People's lives are in our hands as nurses. No matter what doctors say that they control the world, they only write the piece of paper. We actually, as nurses, provide the care. We are the ones that's examining the patients. We are the ones that are in touch with the patients. We are the ones that's going to be able to find the little small nuances and changes that's happening with the patients. You have to ask yourself, do you want to become a nurse? And if the answer is yes, then welcome. Come aboard. That's why we're here. That's why I Am Nursing is here, is because we want to be able to provide you guys a community, to provide you guys ideas, to provide you and get you ready for what you might face in the field, in the reality of life in nursing. It's such an amazing career. So welcome. But understand that it can be stressful. It possibly is a more stressful job than any other jobs out there. Lives are in the matter. But when you finish, when you get done, you're guaranteed a job. And if you quit that job that was given to you the first time, you can find a job the very same day. I guarantee it to you. Now, of course, it's not going to be always the job that you wanted at the facility and place you wanted or the floor or specialty you wanted, but trust me, you're guaranteed a job as a nurse. You have to ask yourself, why do you want to become nurses? I've seen people who became nurses because their family forced them, and they finished nursing and tried it for a year or two just to make those people happy. And eventually, because it's something that they cannot see themselves as for long lasting, they end up quitting. Why put yourself through all those 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, or 1 year education in nursing if you're not going to end up using it? You just wasted your time. You just wasted the hopes of others, and you just wasted money. And you wasted that one position that another nurse, a real nurse, wanted to have and complete. Because a lot of nursing programs have waiting lists. So be respectful of other people and make the decision now. Is this what you want to be? There's so many things that has happened to me because of this job. I was able to start my own businesses. I was able to, start online consulting and training for people. I was able to become an administrator. I was able to become a travel nurse. I was able to travel the world, go different places. I was able to apply my learnings in nursing and provide care for people in public. I can count how many times I've done CPR in the public realm. And a lot of nurses out there can actually give you so many information of how they use their own nursing skills for themselves and for a loved one. Normally my videos are more upbeat and happy, but this video means a lot to me because nursing has brought me so much opportunity. And just to be honest with you guys, nursing wasn't my first choice. It wasn't my second choice. It was my last choice because I was cornered in already. And of course, I saw how my mother was able to provide for my family as a nurse. And so when I had no other choice, I chose nursing. I still remember before clinicals, I was still asking myself, is this what I really want to be? And I still wasn't sure. Until my first day of clinicals, where I've experienced having to help someone. At first, I was grossed out. My next feeling was to start crying and say, why am I here? But then there was that conversion of saying that I can help a person. And I decided to stick it out. And then it went from, this is decent, to saying to myself that this is an amazing job. Are you going to make mistakes? Of course you will. I've made plenty of mistakes. I've made plenty of wrong turns, but have to correct myself. It can be very stressful. Sometimes you just look at a patient and you say, oh my gosh, if this wasn't, at work, or if you weren't my patient, if I wasn't going to get in trouble, I want to do this. Of course, you're going to think that sometimes. It's so stressful. Yes, it is. But if you can be positive, if in the end of the day you said, I helped the person, I created an impact, that right there is an amazing, amazing return on investment. Plus, you can get paid. Plus, they have lots of overtime. And if they don't have overtime, I can go to another place and work overtime. What? I also can do side hustles as well if I want to. Wow. That's an amazing thing, isn't it? And so I just want to be able to have this quick rant and ask you that question. So you want to be a nurse? Why? Why do you want to be a nurse? I want to be able to hear that from you guys. We want to hear that from you. The community wants to hear from you. Comment down below your why on why you want to become a nurse. I hope to hear your comments after this and to respond to you guys and talk to you guys. So this is Nurse Mike with IamNursing.com. Always understand that I am nursing, you are nursing, we are nursing.